Welcome back to the another video of First to Play, guys, and today we will be talking about Eternal Land and Season Change, and we will be discussing about what items will go to the Eternal Land and what will be destroyed after the Season Change and what is Eternal Land. Starting with the Eternal Land. To get into the Eternal Land, you need to go to your menu screen and then you will see this option on the top right of your screen, and it's the fourth icon which will be known as Eternal Land. You click on it and then you enter the Eternal Land. Okay, so in the Eternal Land you can build your items, and building the items cost you the sand points. These sand points are like, suppose I'm building this, you can build anything in here like generator, garage, anything you like to build, storage facilities, defenses, everything which you have unlocked in your matrix you can build in here. Now starting with the most important part in the Eternal Land, which is related to the seasonal changes and transferring your character from one season to another as well. So the important currency which we need to pay attention on is Astral Sand. Now Astral Sand is a currency from which you can order the things in the island shop. There you will buy the things from here and they will be delivered into your Eternal Land. And the second currency in the Eternal Land is the Astrolite. This thing is used to buy the rare artifacts from the Eternal Land shop. You can see on your screen these items. And to earn this Astrolite and Eternal Sand, you can complete the order given to you in here. Like, these are the missions which we normally do in the Once Human normal world as well, which is like the weekly tasks which we have to do. Same as that, these tasks you have to complete. You can complete only up to 6 tasks to earn the Astral Sand, Astrolite, and there will be some extra rewards for it. It's up to you which one you do to earn more rewards. Now the most important question, how the Eternal Land is affecting your season change. Like what it has to do with the season change, because Eternal Land is some different area in the game, and how it's related to the season change. When the season change will happen, all the items in your backpack, like right now in my backpack, the season backpack, you can see there are a lot of items which I am having in here, including the items which I have in my territory as well in the normal season world in Once Human. They all will be transferred into the Eternal Land space-time backpack. In here you will see all the items you are having, including your tools, consumables, materials, special, construction, and deviations as well. From here you can transfer these items into your season backpack after applying for the season change, and once the new season starts, you can add the items and send it to your server, to your character. Right now I cannot send it because it's not allowed right now, because the season change has not occurred yet. So we are waiting for this. Now the most important part is all the items which you have gathered, which you have collected in the normal season of Once Human, which is transferred into the Eternal Land. You cannot transfer all of those items into the normal season, like the season which you will be playing up next. There will be the limit of up to 20,000 points, and you can only transfer the items worth 20,000 points into your season. So that means, suppose if a gun you were already having or something, some item you were already having which is costing around 10 to 50 or 100 points per item. So if you transfer 10 of those items, it will be like 1000 points already you have used. So that's how items transfer from Eternal Land works. Moving on to the next topic of the video, which is season change. Right now the season change is not available to all of us, but it will be available to all of us soon. If you will go to your season change menu, in the season phase, you will see new season sign up will open in the next phase. So the next phase will be open in few days and we will be able to sign up for the new season. And you guys should really sign up for the new season, because if you won't sign up for the new season, your character will be already moved into the Eternal Land with your items, of course. So now moving on to the main thing for which you guys have clicked the video. The Eternal Land thing was for the new players who don't know about how it works. Now coming to the season change, for which we all are very confused and want to know what it is. So coming up next on your screen, I will be showing some pictures which have been given by one human in detailed information about how the season change will work and how the things will work. Starting with the first thing, the characters and cosmetics. So the whole customization of your character and all the fashion cosmetics which you have bought in the game or you have received in the game, and the character customization data including emojis, actions, name cards and titles. They all will be transferred into the next season without losing any of them. Starting with the second thing, which is the materials in the game. Now these materials are referred into the currencies in the game. You can see on your screen, I will put it on your screen. They are like Starchromes, Christogens, Mitsuko marks, Stellar Planulas, Sproutlets, Light Forge ingots and Light Forge relics, the cosmetic tokens, the colorful badges and the battle pass tokens. In the battle pass tokens, the silver keys, battle pass experience and much more. Now coming to the next part, the most of us were worried about this, that what will happen to the gear blueprints and the blueprint fragments as well as the weapon attachments and modes which we are having. So the thing is, the gear blueprints and their ratings won't be reset, they will stay with you, and the blueprint fragments which you have received will stay with you. The weapon attachments which you have bought will also stay with you, and also the mods including the mod components will also stay with you, as well as the food recipes which you have found will stay with you. Moving on to the next items which you can keep is your furniture formulas and building house blueprints. In this you will have the formulas which you have learned, the furniture formulas, you will have them, but excluding the formulas which you have learned in the mimetic screen. They will be reset and won't be available to you in the next season. The house blueprints, you will have them, and the finished furniture items which you have already built will also stay with you. Now talking about the seasonal items which you can keep, those are season owner shield patterns, cultivation essence and much more. Now talking about the task completion progress. In this, the story task and the side quest tasks which you have completed will be much more easier and will be giving you more rewards than before, and you can still play the full version of them for the second time. Now talking about what items you can transfer right now from your season backpack to the Eternal Land depot. Now as you can see, the season backpack is used for the current season, while the space-time backpack stores items from the past seasons and cannot be used in the current season. Now at the end of the each season, the items in your season backpack will automatically transfer to the space-time backpack. And when you sign up for the new season, you can transfer a limited number of items to the new season's backpack. So this is the thing which we were talking about in the first segment of the video in the Eternal Land. So the items from the Eternal Land cannot be transferred from the new season. Now we need to try to understand this thing. The items which you have bought or crafted in the Eternal Land, they cannot be transferred into the current season you are playing. But the season items which have been transferred to the Eternal Land can be used in the next season. Suppose if from my current season the item is transferred to the Eternal Land, I can transfer it back to the next season. Now let's talk about the items which will be moved into your Eternal Land depot, and you can transfer them back to the next season you are about to play. The first thing comes is the weapon and armor. Yes, they will be transferred. They can be retained from your Eternal Land depot to the current season you will start playing. Second, the regular resources such as the materials, medicine and the bullets which you have crafted or you have collected, will be in your Eternal Land depot, and you can transfer them in the season you are about to play. The deviations which you have captured and you have them already will be transferred into the Eternal Land depot as well, and you can transfer them again to the current season you will be about to play. 4. The calibration blueprints. The calibration blueprints which you have got will also be retained in the Eternal Land depot, and you can also transfer them to the current season you are about to play. Now moving on to the next thing. What will happen to my energy links when the new season will start? Will I be able to have my energy links with myself, or will they be removed? So what will happen to the energy links is a really sad thing, that it will be converted into the astral sign of the Eternal Land. And as we all know, the astral sign is used for building in the Eternal Land. So it's really painful. Like suppose if you have 1 million energy links and you don't use it before changing the season, like when the season ends, and if you are not end up using them, they will be changed into the astral sign 1 million astral sign. So you will be building in the Eternal Land. So before moving on to the next season, probably you can try to buy some items and keep them with you. So in the next season you will be able to use them. Not talking about what you cannot keep and what will be resetted in the game when you will enter the new season. First of all, the map exploration progress. That all will be resetted, and it won't stay the same as you had in the last season. You have to do it all again to reach to the same progress. Then the character level XP. The XP you have earned, like you are level 50 right now, it will be resetted to level 1 and you have to start over again. But this time the difference will be, you will be having items in your Eternal Land which you can move from time to time as you need. Now, the core gameplay items which you have obtained from the scenario, such as chaotic cortices and the star points, they won't be moved as well. They will be resetted as well. They will be deleted. They won't be existing. You can't keep them as well. Now moving on to the next items which you can't keep. Those are the memetic specialization items which you have crafted. Now as we all know, in the memetics we have the specialization skills which are up to 10, and if you are having, like I am having here, solar drill, it won't be with me in the next specialization as well in the next season, because this specialization is resetted as well and will be random again. Now the iron ingots or the gold ingots or the iron ingots which you have got and you are having in your inventory, or you are having them, they won't be moved into the next server. You have to start over with all of them. Now moving on to the last segment of the video, how will I sign up for the season change and how the things will work. So the first part of the season change will be choose a scenario and server. Now in choosing the scenario and server, you have already did it. Create the character, it's already done. Create a scenario, by the time right now, you have already did it. Now the most important part, sign up for a new season, or you can choose to not sign up for it. Now the thing is, if you sign up for the new season, you will go for a new scenario which will be the harder than the scenario you are playing right now, because right now as you can see, you are playing on the easy scenario. In the next scenario it will be the hard scenario, and then you will play on the new server. So that's how it will work normally. Okay, so the second thing, if you choose to not sign up for the new scenario, you will stay on the current server until the season ends, and that means if the season ends, the server will also end, the server will close. So if you not choose to sign up for the new scenario, you will enter the Eternal Land. But in the same case scenario, when you enter the Eternal Land and from there you sign up for the new scenario, you will again be sent to the new server to play. That's how it works. So if you sign up right now or not, you will be in the Eternal Land of course, but from there as well you can sign up for the new scenario as well. If you able to sign up for the new scenario due to any issues, or if you are not free to join the new server right now, if you are busy into something, do not worry about it. Whenever you will log in, you will enter into your eternal end, and then you can sign up for the new scenario and can play on the new scenario. It's not important that the each phase will stay for 6 weeks only, or the each season will stay for 6 weeks only. They can be the 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 9 weeks, 11, 12. It can increase. It depends on the season to season change and on the one human as well, how they gonna make it. So it depends on them, but it's not important that the season change will stay only for the 6 weeks. The time limit can be increased in the future. So we are expecting to have more time in the new seasons and to know more things. So my conclusion on all of this is that the character in the season reset is really important for the people who are joining the game in the future, so they are not left behind. Like suppose you are playing on level 50 and you have a lot of things and you have increased in a lot of items and the power, but your friend who has joined is dealing low damage and don't have a lot of items. So to keep this balanced and maintained, the season changes there so you and your friend can play the same things again and again without being your friend getting annoyed or you getting annoyed. Suppose if you are not playing it this season and you will join after a season or two, and then you will see that everyone has went far away from you, like everyone has increased in power and they have a lot of things in there. So in this case scenario as well, you will be able to like cope up with the people, like get along with them and enjoy the game with them. You won't be alone in the game. As well as I think keeping our blueprints with us, the gear blueprints and everything with us is a really good thing because we can unlock everything in the game. So guys, this was my complete guide on how the things will work in the Eternal Land and after the season change. This is all the info I know and all the information I have which I am giving to you guys, and there can be few things which will be missing, but I think I have covered like 80% of the things in this. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please do like, share and subscribe, and I hope your problems have been solved and your questions and anything you are having in your mind has been cleared out by this video. And if it do, please do recommend my video to other people as well so they will be tension free as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Till then, I wish to play, signing out.